Hi, today's video is what is test coverage. So imagine you've written an application or a program, or you've had AI write you an application or a program, and you're pretty sure it does what it should do. You're pretty sure that it's pretty secure, and you've done some testing on it. How do you know how much of that you've tested? Can you be sure you've tested all the different possibilities of what goes on? Have you checked all of the different routes of execution that could happen? Have you tested what happens if authorization fails? Have you tested what happens if authentication fails? If someone puts the wrong information into a text box? Well, the answer is unless you've got good test coverage, you can't. So test coverage tells you how much of your application or your system has been tested. So sometimes you'll look at that and say, well, I'm going to do it by checking that every single line of code that can be reached has been reached. And if there's code that can't be reached, well, what's it doing in the first place? Or you might say, well, I'm going to test all the different components of a system in different ways. So test coverage can be measured in different ways, but it's a vitally important part of bringing a system into deployment and keeping it there and managing it. Because if you don't know what has been tested, you can't be sure that everything has been tested, there may well be vulnerabilities that you are not aware of. And believe me, attackers are really good at finding those untested portions of your system and using them to attack your system and compromise it. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about test coverage. Really important that we realize that it's not just the thing about making sure that things work as expected, but also that we tested in terms of the cybersecurity properties of a system. So when we have a list of what are the properties or requirements, that those are tested as well. So I hope that's useful. Please subscribe to the channel if you've got any questions. Please ask me. Thanks.